100%. Cheers.
Welcome to the final episode ever of Two Bears, One Cave. It was a blast while it lasted, and we're here to sign off. We thank Stavvy and Chris Stefano for taking over. We know you enjoy them, and you will continue to enjoy them. Bert, good to see you.
Good to see you. Did you watch any other episodes?
I would watch
not,
like
you did not.
I saw parts of it. I didn't.
You don't watch any fucking podcasts.
That's true, but I did watch parts of it. I started the first one. I watched about 25 minutes of it, and then I would pick up little parts of the other ones. Yeah. Did you watch them all?
I watched everyone.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. I watched the clips. I just know they were trashing us, telling them the whole time. I saw
they were great.
Stavvy's so fucking funny, man.
They're both.
Stefano is. I think Chris is fucking hysterical. I think he's one of the funniest guys alive.
Yeah, I totally agree. They're both just out of this world, charismatic, funny. I mean, they're so entertaining. Like whenever I do a podcast with them or even see them socially, it's always nonstop laughs. They're fantastic.
Did you see Chris on hosting Kimmel?
I did. I watched his monologue. Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah, fantastic.
His monologue was so natural.
Yeah, he's like, he's the man, dude. So fucking funny.
What do you think the model's going to be for saving the late night genre?
I think it's done.
You think it's done?
I don't think. Well, I mean, unless they here's the thing. When we were kids, there was 25 channels, and then the late night format was the place for this comedy, to see celebrities, to have these conversations. It was access to all that world. Now, people follow those same people on TikTok, on Instagram, on podcasts and videos, and they have access that is like more authentic and more detailed than a 4-minute panel conversation. Like they're just, that whole younger generation is not like, oh, I can't wait to see Sydney Sweeney on a late night show, because they can watch her engage in a more authentic way, detailed way through all these other outlets. So I just feel like they'd have to reframe the format.
But ultimately, everything is clips. This is a really fascinating jumping off point.
They make those shows for clips.
They make them for clips.
That's what they make. Yeah.
I mean, I listened to someone talk about making a TV show, and I heard the guy say, "Are we doing this in vertical because people only watch the clips?" And then I was like, did you just pitch shooting a TV show in vertical?
That's crazy.
So that you can get the clip. Because, I mean, honestly, everything's just clips. Kids only watch clips. And so, and what's funny is the late night format is clips. That is what they're trying to do, is make the most interesting thing, the thing you talk about. So they are trying to pre-make the clip for you to watch, but it needs to be longer format to get the clip in a weird way.
Yeah. I feel like that type of the late night show, to me, if it hasn't run its course, it's running it. I mean, I don't see 10 years from now us having that same format. I just don't. I think it has to evolve into something else. But they have to rethink it.
Don't you feel, okay, here's the question. The first question is, how did you feel not having a podcast for a month, 2 months?
Fantastic.
It was amazing.
One of the best. It was the best. I would love to never do this again.
It was the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life to not,
shake on it? Okay.
Do you know what's so funny? I've never been funnier in my entire life.
Than when you were there?
When I was there, casually funny, just talking to people and making people laugh. And I think because I'm talking so much, I forgot what it's like to be a regular person in conversations with people and be spontaneously funny.
Yeah.
And my stand-up was so, everything I thought went on stage, it didn't go into a podcast.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's great. You should do less podcasts.
Do you know how many podcasts? Do you know how much content I put out?
No. I mean, I have an idea.
3 podcasts.
Yeah.
We can think about this. 3 podcasts. out of 7, every three a week out of 7 days.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's time to quit.
Okay.
Great. I love you. I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Are we saying bye?
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert.
How do we make this to make us happier? Can I tell you? It was so fun. And then I did one podcast with Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
And I was engaged and I was interested.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done one in 2 months. And I was like, and I was present. It's like, it was crazy. It's yeah. I mean, there is such thing as doing too much, man. Buddy, I lived the life where I wanted to prove to everyone I could do everything.
Yeah.
Like I literally was like, and I remember when you said we need to take time off from Two Bears to do our shows, I was like, I was so defiant.
I know.
Because I'm still subscribing to that model of it's got to be released every week. It's got to be released every week. It's got to be released every week, same time. No matter if it's good or not. It doesn't matter if it's good. It's got to be released. If it's good, I don't care if it's good. Did it get released? Like that's the mentality I've been at. And I don't know. I am absolutely not Joe Rogan, who can put out amazing podcasts 7 days a week. I mean, he can do, I don't know how he does it.
I don't either. He's also just, wired differently.
He's so different.
Yeah.
I mean, would you, but well, go ahead. But what?
No. Look, you thought that, but then you did take time off, and then you saw that the other thing that you were putting your energy into thrived, and it did better.
It thrived
because
in a
you
business
weren't exhausting yourself.
Like, huh? I mean, we're in the business. We right now are in the business that everyone is dying to get into. And we are in the top 5% of that business in that we're monetized. We have sponsors. We have companies. Like, I mean, you look at like, what's her name? Amy Poehler?
Yeah.
Amy Poehler, is that her? The blonde lady?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Amy Poehler. I mean, I don't mean this like shitty, but like it kind of broke my heart. She is one of the most, if not one of the top 10 female comedic actors, not just of her generation, that we'll ever know. She is, I mean, Parks and Rec is one of the funniest shows that's ever been on TV. She's one of the funniest writers, directors. She is a prolific talent. She is a prolific talent. Yeah. I will never be as talented as Amy Poehler in any facility. And yet here she is doing a podcast. And it's good. It's really good. By the way, it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I've seen a few.
But why? What are you doing? Make fucking movies. And so what I'm saying is Amy Poehler realizes that the business we're in right now, like making movies and television shows, that's dying. This is the one thriving. She just hasn't. She's the first one to get to the oil rig and going, oh, this is cool. We're living on the ocean. And we've been living on the oil rig for 15 years going, it gets old.
True. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's new to her. So maybe it's exciting and fun to her.
Her podcast is great.
Yeah, she's really good at it.
But that's because she's talented and anything she does is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I agree. She's great. She's really good, man.
Do you think
maybe she's having fun.
Do you think she feels about film and television the way we feel about podcasting, and we feel about film and television the way she feels about podcasting?
It's perfectly, possible, she's obviously like killed it in that space. So
yeah,
maybe she's just like, I don't know. Maybe she's bored. Maybe, I don't know. So maybe she's just like really having a good time doing these podcasts.
Hey, Amy Poehler, will you breathe some life into our podcast and be our guest?
I can answer for her. No. So we took our time. You did your show, Free Bert. Did you have a lot of fun doing it?
Yes, I had a blast.
Yeah,
I had so much fun. It was the funnest 2 months of my life that I've had in a very, very long time.
Yeah, same, dude. I had the best absolute, I really felt like I was a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah.
And they were like, you want to be in a movie? I was like, yeah. And then I showed up every day just like giddy. And
Well, it's not just that. That was like they said, do you want to be in a movie and you get to be in control?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, like everything from the script to casting choices to like, yeah, there was a lot of creative.
And your cast was incredible.
Dude, I know it sounds like you probably hear people do this when they complete shows and movies. I cannot believe who we got, and I cannot believe what they brought. Like they were all just outrageous. I mean, we had Luke Wilson, who I remember that we were like on our third day, and he has this monologue that he delivers to me and Tim Baltz, who's unbelievable. Tim Baltz is one of the funniest people I've ever been around.
Is he the guy from Righteous Gemstones?
Yes.
He's so good.
He's so good. But Luke's giving us this speech, and it was like the third take, and he did something different in the take and in this monologue. And I realized that I'm not acting in the scene. I'm just like, we're just watching him, and like genuinely reacting to him. And when they'll cut, the director, Tyler Cornett, comes over to me and he goes, "That's a movie star." And I was like, yeah. I go, yeah, I see what, like, when you see like what some people do in certain moments, you're like, oh yeah, that's a movie star. Like that's why we've known who this guy is for 30 years. You know, like Tim was unbelievable. Arturo Castro, who he did some Bad Thoughts stuff with me, and we got him to be like a part. It's like the heart of this movie. Just incredible. The guy can do anything, and he would come in every scene and have like 15 alts just like off the top of his head for things. And we were like, yeah, just sure, try them all. Like he was just incredible. Genesis Rodriguez, just like a dynamic actress, just can do like, I would just like follow her lead, and like I was just like watching her. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing? Okay. I try to like just throw myself into, she could just do, throw a look and like convey, like just emotes so much. She was unbelievable. Frankie Quinones is in it. Dude, he fucking steals every scene that he's in. And he was the first one when I read the script. My managers were on set, and they were like, they go, "We remember that when you read this, you said Frankie Quinones has to play this part." And we didn't know if we were going to get him. And it was like the third day of him working where he was like, "Oh, I get it now." He goes, "I get why you said that." He's going to, if this movie has any exposure, he will explode in popularity. He steals everything that he's in. It's incredible. Like, yeah. I was just fucking blown away by all of them. Game on. Week 1 starts now, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This isn't just football. It's first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. I'm super excited for the opening game. DraftKings has the Eagles to cover the spread at 7 points against the Cowboys. It's going to be a crazy first game. Keep in mind, lines and odds are subject to change. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code BEARS. That's the code BEARS to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
You don't need another hat. You need personalized plans for you to regrow your hair. Through Hims, you can access treatments that combine clinically proven minoxidil and finasteride to stop hair loss and regrow hair in just 3 to 6 months. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. And take it from a guy who's been on minoxidil since he was 22. It works. I am 52 and I still have hair. I have fought for that hair. Fight for your hair. Fight for your youth. Get on Hims right now for simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more. Visit hims.com/bears. That's hims.com/bears for your free online visit. hims.com/bears. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescriptions required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information.
I got John.
Yeah, I saw
Feliciano
John. I saw John in it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that you got John in it. He started a podcast.
He started a podcast too. Yeah, he's in a podcast. Yeah, there's my mom and sister visiting. My mom was like trying to steal props. She was like, "Can I have this?" I'm like, "No." Why? I'm like, "Because it doesn't belong to you."
That's great.
Like, it's unbelievable. And there's Tyler Cornack. He was so fucking good, man. Just really unbelievable. So good at it. There's Raul Trujillo, who's been in everything. He was in Apocalypto. I didn't even realize that he was in Apocalypto.
Who's he in Apocalypto? The guy dressed in blue?
He was like the one of like the leaders of the tribe. He told me he was 8 hours in makeup a day. And that movie was supposed to take 3 months and it took 11. Took 11 months to do that movie, it's one of the all-time great films. There's Sergio. Hit his profile. This guy, you see it, the identifier there at the bottom left? Yeah, hit his. This guy, dude. This was the guy, Sergio Peris Mencheta from Spain. This dude is like when you're sitting around, you're like, oh, that's an actor.
Yeah.
Like we're all fucking around. This guy's an actor, man. He was just truly remarkable. It was like a lesson every day just watching that dude work. And he and
you're posting. It's so funny.
He beat leukemia.
You didn't what?
He had leukemia. He hasn't worked in 23 months until this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was because I know everything's thought out in your process. Why were you posting so many pictures as soon as you wrapped as opposed to with bad thoughts, you posted everything when it premiered?
I think I followed people's lead because everybody, I thought we would I was like, oh, I'll just hold this stuff. And then the whole cast and crew started posting everything. And I was like, well, I'll just jump in. Yeah.
Are you worried that did you withhold some stuff?
Oh yeah. I withheld stuff that would like give away too much. Yeah. Image wise. Yeah.
Well, because I last night they were like, "Are you going to do a photo dump of?" Because we wrapped last night, and I was like, or I wrapped last night rather. Everyone else wrapped, and everyone did a photo dump the second they wrapped of like all the stuff and
Sure.
And there's only one picture I want to post.
Yeah. Is it the one you sent me?
Yeah.
Of course. Are you posting it?
No.
You look what?
I think I'm not going to post it. I think
why?
Because I'm going to wait, I guess, until it comes. I don't know. I never thought.
Do you know when it comes out?
Yeah, I think in January.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, we got the first 2 episodes edited already.
Great, man.
Yeah. So, but I haven't given notes. I haven't looked. I haven't seen cuts yet. So we've got like a string out, a rough cut. But I don't know. I feel like I was a little torn because I didn't know anything about Bad Thoughts, and I really enjoyed that I knew nothing about it and I saw it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, like, and I think people think they know what mine's about, but I know they don't. And so part of me is like, maybe, I don't know. I think it's because I've been offline, for 2 months, and I just haven't been really posting, and like even like funny shit that was like would have been in the feed immediately. I just never got around to doing, because I was like, oh, I don't really care. It was nice being detached and not thinking about promoting anything. I mean, I have a tour, the Permission to Party World Tour starts September 18th.
I saw your fucking billboard 3 times a day, every day in Albuquerque. Every day I'd be like, there's Bert. Every single day, dude. Massive billboards.
But I haven't promoted it at all. Like I'm like I just promoted it. And someone was like, "Well, you had a huge ticket sale bump," and I was like, "Did I?" And they're like, "Yeah. Well, have you not been promoting this?" And I was like, "Not really, because I've just been focused on this thing." I don't know. It's I'm starting to look at like old school movie stars and wondered if they didn't have it right. Like when Johnny Depp felt gross promoting things, I was like, I don't mind promoting my stand-up because that's my thing. It's my only thing. But like with this project, part of me is like, I don't know.
You got to go promote. It's part of the game.
But I'll promote when it comes out on Netflix.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm done probably saying anything else about this until, mine might not come out it could be a fucking year, man. I don't know when it'll come out.
When did you start the process of this script?
1.5 years ago.
I started Free Bert 3 years ago.
Really?
Is that not fucking crazy?
Yeah.
I gave up on it at one point.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What I said last night, I was with a bunch of people and they're like, "Man, Tom's posting a lot about El Tigre." And they're like, "Did you see his shirtless photo?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Where you were sitting with next to the guy from Righteous Gemstones?"
Gemstones?
And you guys are both almost naked in your underwear. And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "How fucking skinny is Tom?"
Dude, you know what happened? Like how it happened?
You put a shot of Ozempic in your ass, and then the weight dropped off.
None. Zero.
What happened?
Zero Ozempic. No GLP-1s, nothing. So I do this blood test. This is the real thing. I do a blood test to do like all these levels, and I'm not trying to like. I know it sounds scary, but they have this test now that basically they call it like stage 0 cancer, right? Which is kind of an alarming thing that you can test positive or negative for. And I test positive for it. And what it means is that I have the cells in my system that could one day evolve into cancer, right? Mm-hmm. So I test positive for this. And then they have a protocol if you test positive. And the protocol is basically a bunch of vitamins and supplements. And one of the things they say that is part of like their protocol is a 5-day fast where you just have
That's
water.
Why you did the 5-day fast?
That's why I did the fast. So
this is recent.
This is very recent. Yeah. So I got those test results. And then, when they tell me to do the 5-day fast, the first thing I do is I look at my calendar and I start going like, you go like, I'm not going to do that right now. So you start looking at like future months. And I'm like, well, when I'm on the road, I don't feel like that's a good time to do it. And then I know that I'm shooting a special. And then I start looking. So, and I'm not going to do it during the movie. So I basically find the week before I go to Albuquerque, I'm like, that's the optimum time to do this 5-day fast. So I do the 5-day fast where I just have water, electrolytes, and some black coffee and nothing else for 5 days. At the end of the 5 days, I get back, I have some broth and I do the whole thing. And I've lost 11 pounds. So I went from 211 to 200. But I know, like, just from logic and talking to people that, like, you're going to put back on some weight, right? So I'm like, because the weight wasn't the point of it. It was like kind of, a consequence of doing it. So then I'm 200. I'm like, okay, I'll gain a few pounds back. I fly to Albuquerque. I'm doing all the wardrobe shit. It's a prep week. And then
hang on, I have a million questions, and I'm going to forget them.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on. Remember where you are in the story.
Okay.
Are you scared when you test positive for cancer cells?
No.
Okay, because you know you don't have cancer now.
Not only that, I 100% expected to test positive for it. I mean, my dad died of cancer. His sister died of cancer. One of his brothers died of cancer. On my mother's side, everyone's had cancer. Like, I was like, I have the genetics to test. I'm expecting it.
Okay, good. And not good, but okay. Now, second, the water fast.
Yeah.
How I saw you talking about it online, but like for real, how hard is it? What's the hardest day? And you're I'm imagining black coffee. Are you like shaking at night?
No, so it's really interesting. I think it's really interesting as an experiment to do it. And I would tell people, 5 is a lot. Like, it is a lot. And I think if you want to attempt 24 and then 48, even 72, like 1 to 3 days is an experience too. I think when you're mentally prepared to not eat, it's different than when you go like you're expecting to eat today and then there's no food and you're like, what do you talk? Like, your mind is going into it like, I'm not going to eat, right? Wow. And then your anticipation of how much you'll suffer is always higher than what you actually suffer. Like, it's not as terrible as you imagine it would be. The other big thing I learned, which I think I've carried from the fast, is that hunger is a feeling as the same as happiness, sadness, excitement, anxiety, meaning they pass. So like, you feel hungry and then you're not hungry. So that would happen throughout the fast is you're like, oh, I'm really hungry. I would put some salt on my tongue. I would have some water. And then, 10 minutes later, you're like, yeah, I'm not hungry anymore. And you just keep going, right? And you'd have these waves of hunger. You'd also have like waves of clarity, focus. Like Christina was like, you're so present and calm. And you're like, yeah, like, you're kind of like dialed in. I was less reactive, like just more like, okay, let's talk about this, figure this out.
Okay, we need to do a 2 Bears fast, meaning we should do like a global fast, plan it out one day with all our fans for 24 hours.
24 hours, so doable.
I know, but not for me. Like I literally was like,
you'd be surprised at how you're going to you won't want to give up after 24. I promise you.
You'll be surprised, Tom, how often I eat and I don't even know I ate.
This is not surprising.
I just said, right now, I was like, I am fasting. I didn't eat dinner last night. I'm going to see if I can go to the same. I'm going to see if I can do 24 hours. And then I smelled my finger and I went, I ate 10 egg bites this morning.
10?
Yeah. They come in
10?
They come in 2 and they offer the variety is 5. So I got one of each and then I just murdered them.
So you realize that you didn't actually fast.
Oh yeah, Tom, unlike you in your performance in El Tigre where you look the best you've ever looked, I am officially the fattest I've ever been in Free Bert.
How fat?
Fat enough where I said to I'm not gonna throw anyone under the bus, but I'll say to everyone that was making the show, including everyone, that like, I'm gonna do this fast before I was gonna do my prolonged fast and try to lose some weight before the shoot. And they're like, have you gained weight? And I was like, what? And they're like, I don't know, we can't really tell. And I was like, wait, I'm like a lot fatter than when I shot the special. And they're like, you look the same. I was like, so at my skinniest, I look fat, and at my fattest, I look skinny. So I was like, so you can't tell? And they're like, I got to be honest with you. I think it's a little funnier if the way you look. And I was like, okay. So I just left it. I worked out every day, but I don't work out to look better. I look out for emotional reasons. I work out to feel better. Now let's go back to let's go back to this fast. Put a pin in this. We got to find a date. We can do a global fast. Okay. A global fast for everyone.
Also, your 10 egg bites were like 1,200 to 1,500 calories, just so you know.
Nice. So I still got about 1,000 to go. Business owners are built differently, and there's nothing more satisfying than your business keeping up with you. But sometimes your growth outpaces what you can handle, especially when it comes to shipping. ShipStation centralizes your shipping tasks into one easy platform, and their rate browser automatically finds the best rates across more than 200 carriers at discounts up to 90%. Upgrade today for a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com/cave. Centralized label printing order management, tracking, returns, and inventory in one easy-to-use platform. There is a reason why so many successful businesses use ShipStation. Users report scaling 3 times faster than average, and it is why we are on ShipStation. We've been on ShipStation for the longest time, and I'm telling you, I've watched my business grow, and I've never panicked because I know they take care of us. Upgrade to shipping software that does more than keep up with your business. ShipStation propels it forward. Start your 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com/cave. That's ShipStation.com/cave.
You're still good.
So let's go back
okay.
to, you get to New Mexico.
Yeah, so I get to New Mexico, and now we're getting ready to shoot, and I'm like, well, I'm 200. Hopefully, I don't get above 205. That's what I was hoping for, that I could keep half of what I lost off.
Yeah.
Well, we start shooting, dude, and I don't have to tell you, but just for reference, I'm on set at 6, right? 5:45, and I'm in almost every scene in the movie. So I just the same way I don't like to do stand-up on a full stomach. I don't want to perform act, bloated or belching or whatever. So
Cool. I'm going to hit pause real quick.
Okay.
So my protocol, as I drove to set, craft services was to make 6 eggs scrambled with bacon and sausage and have 8 sausage patties waiting for me.
8?
8 sausage patties.
And you're like, I don't understand. I've gained so much weight.
My watch was hurting.
What?
My watch was hurting.
It was hurting your wrist?
And I was like, God, it's really biting into my wrist. I was like, did I lose a link while I slept? And Leanne's like, that's an oyster flex. It's a rubber band. So it's not, I think you just really bloated, babe. And then I realized those sausage patties were processed meat and filled with sodium. So I cut those out halfway through. Keep going, Tom.
Okay. So what would happen is they're like, I'm getting ready to first scene or whatever. You want to eat something? I'd be like, get me a couple egg whites and some fruit. So I would have 3 bites of each. And then I would shoot until lunch. Well, at lunch, I'd be looking over what we're shooting at.
In the exact same scenario, I'd say, can I get jalapeno cheddar pork rinds? And they go, because I'm trying to be healthy. Keep going.
So at lunch, I would have, maybe 4 to 6 ounces of chicken.
Really?
And some veggies. And then maybe a little bit of rice. And then I would be in everything until we wrapped. And then I would get home and have just a reasonable dinner.
Wow, that's so cool.
At the end of the first week, I'm like, oh, I wonder what, I'm like, I hope I'm under 205. I was 197. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. A couple weeks later, I'm 192, and they have to add a hole in my belt because my pants are falling off. The next week, they add a second hole in the belt, and the wardrobe department's like, hey, we don't have time to get new clothes. It's you're going to look weird if you keep fucking losing weight. So I wrapped at 187, and I still weigh 187 right now. I weighed 187 this morning.
That's really cool,
because
man.
I just was in a deficit every day.
Yeah, really?
And,
so when you wrap, you'd have a little sensible meal. Do you know what I would do?
Yeah. What would you do?
So we'd start at noon and we'd shoot till midnight. So lunch was around 6, and around 8 o'clock, I'd start getting hungry. And I would send my assistant, Kyle, down to, we had a bunch of different places. I sent him to get 40 pizzas one time. I sent him to get
40 pizzas,
300 cheeseburgers at McDonald's. I sent him to get White Castle, and I would just bring in fast food. I ate 8 White Castles in the middle of a take one time.
During a take?
We operate different, Tom. I think I just want a different. And then the second we would wrap, they would call Bertini, which meant it's not just martini. It means it's Bert's last shot of the day. So I don't care what martini is for these guys. Bertini is the one that matters.
That's so narcissistic. Keep going.
They do that for a lot of people. And so
do they?
Yeah.
I've never heard it, but go ahead.
You've only been on 1 movie, Tom. So
I've been on 7, and I've never heard one for Mark Wahlberg. So go ahead.
Martini. You probably just didn't understand it. So, and then Kyle would run to my Sprinter van and make a double Porosos and soda. And when they called cut for me, it would be put right in my hand. And then I would drink at midnight. Here's how I was healthy, though. I would only drink for 2 hours. So I would have 22 hours between drinking. So I barely drank at all.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, I did. I mean, I smoked weed, DMT, and I did some ecstasy.
That sounds cool.
That was fun. Yeah.
The funniest, I have a clip. I wish I could send you the clip. I'll post it on. It'll be posted already, I think, because I edited it this week. But every night before bed, because I do want to work out in the mornings, and we only have 12 hours between shoots. I would murder like 3 or 4 liquid deaths right before bed, just kill them, the big cans, and then throughout the night I'd drink another 3. Like if I woke up to pee, I'd take one and I'd murder it right before I went back to bed.
What?
And dude, I'm telling you, I felt so fucking good every morning. Every morning, it was like my body was flushed. And I pissed everything out throughout the night. I mean, I woke up like 4 times, but I felt so good.
You drank a gallon of water before bed. So you probably woke up a few times.
And so, but here's the best part of it.
Okay.
And I mean typical Bert fashion. I don't mean to talk about myself in the third person, but I think it's fitting for this story. Sometimes I only see myself in the world, and I would kill the liquid death, and then I would fling it in the air in the middle of the night at like 4 a.m, fling it in the air, and I'd hear it hit the wall on the floor, and I'd be like, all right. And then I'd kill the liquid death, and I'd fling it in the air. So throughout every night of filming, I would throw at least 4 liquid deaths in the air in my room, and they'd hit the ground.
Mm-hmm. Do you pick them up in the morning?
No, never did. Yeah. I loved the fact that they were all over the floor. They were all over. I mean, the housekeeping came in a couple times and would clean them out, but it was like wild how many there were. And so on the second to last night of rap, we're all talking about our rooms and if we liked our rooms. And my director, Andy Mogul, was like, my room's great, except the guy above me keeps moving furniture in the middle of the night. I said, what room are you in? He said, 218. And I said, that's so funny. I'm in 318. I go, does it sound like cans hitting the ground? And he goes, that's exactly what it sounds like. I was like, it's me.
It's me. Yeah.
He's like, without a sense of humor, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? You've been waking me up all fucking for 2 months in the middle of the night throwing cans around your room. He goes, what are you throwing cans around your room? I go, just to let me know that I'm done with it. Like I just throw it in the air. It made me laugh so hard. And you could see him going, I struggled for 2 months with some cocksucker living above me. And it was you the whole, I could have, and then the last 3 days, I couldn't throw the cans. So I had to keep them in bed with me. And dude, I was rolling on top of cans all
What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
I've come to accept myself.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
I
don't think you had a problem with that. I don't think there's like, oh, I just accepted myself.
I fucking love me.
Yeah, I know.
So wait, 185, you're 185 right now. I said to everyone, and I know you probably don't want me to say this to people, but that you're getting a bunch of skin removed. And I was like, what's cool is that he's got so much hair, you'll never see the scars. And they were cool. Everyone was like, oh yeah, you're right. You won't see the scars. I was like, that's what's great about his skin removal.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks.
Did you shave your back for this movie? Because I think you did. You shaved your shoulders.
The wardrobe, the makeup department did. Yeah.
Yeah. Shaved your shoulders
and back. Yeah.
Do you think you'll keep it like that?
I mean, I'm not like actively checking my back a lot.
Does it itch when you put a shirt on?
No.
Really?
No. You always have someone trimming your back. Every time I see
my back every day. Every other day.
Every other day?
Ever since I got on testosterone, my back's been fucking crazy.
Really?
Yeah, my back started growing hair like really bad, but I still benched 295 5 times, whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Dude, I am still as fat as I am. I'm still fucking.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know. I haven't got on a plane. I think. I can tell you how much I weigh. Yeah. I'm curious. I want to know, be honest, anyone listening, if you have this barometer too, I can tell you if I'm above 255 or below 255 on whether or not I can touch my asshole.
That's the fucking barometer for this?
It's a barometer.
So what, can you touch your asshole right now?
Barely.
So you might be 255.
I might be 260.
Okay.
I have to exhale pretty hard to wipe my ass.
That's cool. That's cool.
Tom, sometimes I don't shit because I know I can't wipe my ass. Like if it's a thin toilet and I can't really spread my legs out, like I need to really spread my legs out and then go and then get in there. I'm doing Wim Hof breathing exercises to wipe my ass.
To wipe your asshole. That's cool.
Yeah, it's been really fun. And
are you going to try to push it now and like see if you can get to 290 or something?
I don't know. Someone saw a picture of me fat and they were like, hey man, can you do my movie? And it was a big movie star. And I was like, yeah. He was like, don't lose weight. I was like, huh? He's like, don't lose weight. And I was like, okay. I know it's easy.
Yeah, now they want it. They're like, I want this guy.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't know. You know, I feel like
How's your acid reflux going?
You know what? Not great.
Yeah, I've heard it about 30 times since we started.
I know. Not great.
Do you know that? You're like,
that's acid reflux.
Yeah, I know, bro. It might be the 10 egg bites. Most people have 2. Most people have 2.
Bullshit. Most people have 2. Who has 2?
Most people have 2.
Most women have 2.
Okay.
There's no man.
Most guys have 4.
There's no man
4
that's in a truck right now listening to this with Starbucks next to him. Guys, take the picture and tag both of us. Who gets
4?
Just 2.
They're having 4.
100% 4. 100%.
4. Yeah, 4's not 10.
And if you're a man,
4.
you go, I'm going to grab some people at the office.
And then eat them?
And then eat them and go, I guess I didn't get them.
I guess sorry, I forgot that you were alive.
It was my daughter's fault. Isla was like, hey, you promised me coffee. I was like, we have a great coffee maker. Isla.
Oh, was she on set?
She was on set. So the girls got pretty litigious about their names. They didn't want their names in it. And I was like,
oh, really?
I was like, oh, okay. And we did it for the machine, and it bothered me. It always bothered me that we didn't use their real names, you know?
But then they didn't want it in this.
They didn't want it in this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in front of that. And I was like, guys, I think the cat's out of the bag. Like, people know you're my daughters, and they're like, yeah, I know, but no names. And I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. I was like, I named you. I picked the name. It's really kind of my name, so we're using your names. And then Isla and Georgia were like, and then they saw the pilot, and they liked it. And Isla saw, her representation, and she was like, okay, this shit's it's really funny. And I was like, yeah, we're not making you guys look like assholes. And then they were like, okay. And then Isla came to the set one day, and she was like a movie star. Because everyone's doing a TV show about my family, and they know this Isla character, and Isla shows up, and everyone's like, fucking Isla. And Isla, Isla is really into art, and so the art department kind of took her over, and then Isla kind of really loved it. The thing she loved the most was my trailer, because she just slept for fucking 10 hours in the trailer.
Oh, really?
She came set 3 times, and just every time her and her friend would go, and her friend really is into film. So her friend was like sitting at every station kind of shadowing everybody, and Isla would shadow a couple people in the art department and then go to my trailer and take a nap with a fucking Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun. My boys came to set one day because they were only there for the very beginning, and they showed up on like a big cocaine day. And they were like, is that cocaine? I was like, well, it's fake cocaine. And they're like, does it feel good? I'm like, it's not real. And then they left, and then Christina was like, oh, it was really nice of you to invite us today. Do you know what your boys have been talking about the rest of the day? Guns and cocaine. That's all they talk about. And I was like, oh, cool. She's like, yeah, they start school next week. It should be really nice for them. So yeah. But they had a good time. They had a good time.
Hey, have you watched, not to change subjects, but I'm sure everyone's like, no more talk about Bert being fat. Have you watched America's Team?
I'm in the middle of it, and it's so fucking good. I was thinking about it today because I was watching it today on the treadmill, and I was like, man, it's hard not to fucking love Michael Irvin. That guy is just, You know, I mean, I've been a fan since I was a kid, but like, it's, you know, his skill set is one thing. Like, he's obviously like such a gifted player. Like, just, you know, I met him like a dozen years ago on a flight, and he'd been retired already for a while. Could not believe this guy's stature and physique as like a retired guy. I was like, this guy looks like he could play in the league today.
Yeah. But
he's so fucking charismatic. And he has that personality when you watch that thing where you go, you want him as a teammate. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, this is a guy you want lining up next to you. He's just the greatest, dude. I love Michael Irvin.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get pumped up, Peacock has I think 8 seasons of A Football Life.
Oh, really?
Dude, you can't download it, but you can just watch it and stream it. I'm so fucking ready for football. Right now, me and you, I mean, we're recording this, and then we're about to get on a plane and go to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
There, is that better, Tom? Just edit it out. And so we're going to go to Tallahassee for the Tallahassee-Alabama game. And I'm so pumped up. And, you know, we do DraftKings reads all the time.
Yeah.
And we talk about gambling. And I don't think I've ever come out publicly as a gambler, right? But I enjoy gambling. This year, I think I'm going to do something big. I want to run it by you. I want to hear your take, okay? Because I've been thinking this through a lot. So I want to make a year-long bet, okay? And I want to bet on one team to win, to cover every fucking week. I also want to bet on one team to go to the Super Bowl. Now, I want to bet $1,000 every week on the same team to cover the spread. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. September 18th is when I can place this bet, because I'll be in Rockford, Illinois for the Permission to Party World Tour, and gambling is legal in Illinois. So I will be in Illinois, stone sober, ready to make this bet. So tell me the bet I'm making, Tom.
Okay, so you're going to bet on, excuse me, a NFL or college team to cover the spread every week?
You name it. No, I would like to bet. I wish I could get to Illinois before this weekend, because I'd like to bet on Florida State. But you know, gambling is not legal in Florida. Yeah. Oh, I would love to bet on Florida State.
Yeah.
I would love to bet on Florida State. I would love to bet on Florida State for the entire season.
That's a tough opener they got.
I know, but I think they're going to surprise them. I talked to Inside Gossip. I talked to some guys that worked at Alabama, and they said, you know, every year there's that one team that they're like, you know, I don't fucking know about them. And they're like, you never know who it is, but they go into that game a little nervous, going like, we're really confident, but this could be the sleeper. And they said that Tallahassee is that Florida State's that.
Well, week 1 is always a thing. I mean, in any league, but in college ball, you know, you get these preseason top 10s and you're like, all right, this is the order. And then you just don't know who's going to show up. They're college kids. You don't know what your team is. So week 1 can always be a real wake-up call for any team, really. It can go any way.
I can also, Tom, I wouldn't mind doing a college team and a pro team. But here's the deal. I want to pick one team and run it with them. And just go, that's my team. I'm there every fucking week for you to cover.
Well, the top 5 is like, it's the usual suspects, and this can go any way, dude. You got Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia. I mean, any one of those 5 could run the tape. You just don't know. I mean, you just don't know until you get into the season. Taking one of them, that's how to. I mean, if you're going from like before the season starts, it's one of those 5, man. One of those 5 is going to have. Yeah, I mean,
one of those 5 is going to run it the whole season.
They could. I mean, obviously, you know, anything can happen in college football, but it's like Ohio State, Penn State, they were fucking incredible last year, and you just don't know which, like, one of them might run the table in the Big Ten. Texas, they're preseason number 1. We got Manning under center. Like, the offense is electric.
Have you seen? I've followed him and his dad the other day, Cooper, because that kid. Did you see him when they were doing the drills with the drones? They're putting out drones, and he's just nailing drones with a football. Just fucking understand. Fap. I'm like, nice.
And he can run. He can run, dude. That's the other thing, is like a lot of these guys are great pocket passers, but especially in college ball, when you have legs and you have a cannon, It's so fucking dangerous. Yeah, and then I mean, I would never sleep on Clemson or Georgia. Like you just don't know what they did in the offseason, who's coming back, like how good some of their players are. They can always shock the shit out of you. Not even shock you, they just do what they do.
All right, here's my question, okay? So the Bucs are probably going to win their division. So and you know I'm a Bucs fan. And it's easy to root for Baker. For me, for that team, I'm rooting for everyone. I was really bummed they cut Shiloh, but I don't know. What did you think about that?
I mean, it's a bigger story because of his name. You know, you get undrafted, or even if you're like a mid or late round pick, like being cut is not unusual. It's not the end of the world. So if you either don't perform or you have some issue that they flag, getting cut it's not that weird. I mean, it doesn't mean that the guy's career is over. I don't know exactly what's in the cards for him, but I don't think it's that newsworthy to like, hey, someone got cut. Like it happens so often in the NFL. It's not odd to me.
Okay, so I think it's either got to be Rams or Bucs for me, because they're teams I can get behind. The girls and Leanna are Rams fans. I'm a Bucs fan. So tell me, okay, ready? I'm going to say the name of the game, and you tell me just simply if the Bucs will win or lose, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I won't be able to place this bet until September 18th.
Is that because you're going to a sports book that day?
That's because I'm going to Illinois. So it's the closest I get to gambling. That's why Barstool moved to Illinois.
Okay.
We're still in preseason right now, right? No, the games start Sunday.
Games start. They start the 4th. Yeah. That's the following weekend. Next weekend.
Sunday, September 7th is still preseason? This weekend still preseason?
This weekend is. Next weekend is the regular season.
Okay, awesome. Then I'm in. All right, perfect. So Bucs Texans. Bucs are going to win, correct?
I mean, I would think they could win that game. Sure.
Bucs Jets.
Bucs
Eagles.
There you got yourself a little bit of an issue.
That's going to be a sleeper one. Bucs Seahawks.
Go Bucs.
Bucs 49ers. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I mean,
it's tough.
I definitely would not sleep on the Niners.
Right.
For sure.
Bucs Lions. Easy money.
Bucs, I don't know. Is that easy money? Really?
Yeah, of course. Lions. Of course, I'm thinking of the 1981 Lions.
Yeah, these Lions are a little different, man. Yeah.
These are all
Lions.
Tom, all my gambling reads are from when I was a child.
Yeah, I would update that. I would think about how they are now.
Bucs Saints, they haven't won a game all season. The Aints.
Yeah. I mean, but that's also a division game, and those always can go anyway, man. That's the thing about the NFL is like there's a big difference in college and the NFL.
So if you had to pick one,
the shittiest team in the NFL is still a fucking NFL team, man. Like they can any team can win in the NFL. That's what's great about it.
And that's what's great about it is that you're going to take a team like the Bucs, where people are going to at times say they're not going to win this game, but then you have a team that is magical when they want to be magical, right? I mean, they've got. Right. I mean, listen, I keep jumping things on Baker, but Mike Evans is fucking gold.
Yeah, he's Hall of Famer.
Bucky gold. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about like there's so much that they can happen with that team where they're underplayed that I keep thinking that's the team to bet $1,000 on every single game.
Dude, November 16th at Buffalo, that's gonna be a tough game for sure.
At Buffalo,
at Buffalo, at the Rams. Yeah,
I'll be going
back to back.
Rams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are tough games, man.
Oh no, I guess I think I have a show that night.
Those are tough games.
Would you be into doing a bet?
I'll do a bet. Yeah.
Okay. What's your bet? Are you going to bet on one team, or are you going to pick a team every week? The thing is, Tom, is that like
it's fun. I like your idea because it's fun to get behind one team for the season.
Yeah, and financially get behind that team.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, we're not really doing that though, are we? The survivor pool?
No. This is just
like
me and you.
Once they lose, you're done?
No, this is just me and you. $1,000.
All right, pull up the Bengals schedule.
Okay. Oh, you go Bengals. I'll go Bucs. $1,000 every game.
Okay. Open at Cleveland, Jacksonville,
Easy.
Vikings, Denver, Detroit. That'll be tough. Like they have a lot. You also don't like.
You don't know the
they
spread.
Were obviously they underperformed, but I don't know.
Joe Burrows.
I'll
Joe
do that.
Burrows. Hang on. Listen, we're talking about the magical spark, right?
Yeah.
That kid's fucking magic.
Joey Burr.
You cannot,
Yeah, man.
and you know, if Joey Burrows was listening to this right now, I think his name's Joe, but if Joe Burrows is listening to this right now, and we go, I don't know, should you bet on Joe Burrows? Do you know right now he's in his fucking truck going, you always fucking bet on me. You always bet. Tom, always bet on me. If I said when we sat next to Baker and gambled, do you think Baker's ever not bet on Baker?
Right.
There's a bunch of quarterbacks.
Believe,
There's a bunch of quarterbacks out there that are like, I'm like a safe bet. No, they're the fucking
right.
Hail Mary passes.
I'll go in on the Bengals, dude.
September 18th, you go in on the Bengals. I'll go in on the Bucs. $1,000 every game. We'll see who wins.
And we're just taking the spread.
Just taking the spread. Just taking the spread.
All right.
All right,
bro. I'm in.
All right.
I have I can go. Can I do that in Florida? I can go to a sports book in Florida.
Florida's got a co-share with the Seminole tribe. They can only do sports betting through the casinos down there.
That's what I'm saying. Can I go to a casino and place these bets?
Tom, we have a great partner in DraftKings.
Okay.
We have a great. Why would we look anywhere else when we have one of the best partners in sports gambling ever?
So I just start doing those on DraftKings.
On DraftKings. It depends if you can get to a city earlier. That is, I mean, I just know that I'm in Chicago, and I know I'm like looking at my schedule. I've been a little obsessed with this for a number of reasons, but it's because I want, when I played fantasy football, it was probably the funnest time I ever had watching football. But then I got bored of fantasy football, and then when I did the Pick'ems League, I was the funnest for the first year, and then I got bored of the Pick'ems League. And it was like putting in my picks every week. I just get bored of that. I want to put in my picks for the whole season. And I don't need to remember them like crazy, but I will wake up knowing that $1,000 is on the line every Sunday and be like, hey, where are they playing the Bucs game? That energy is what I look for in life. Like, I don't want to live life where I just go, it's Sunday. Do you guys want to get brunch? I want to live life where I go, it's Sunday. We're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. They got we're going to watch all the games, but the Bucs is on the big one. I want to watch the Bucs today, and I want to be emotionally committed to this team. I want to text the people in the fucking front office and be like, what the fuck are we doing?
Okay. All right. Does that mean you're also going to do picking the Bucs to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl? You're going to do that too?
I don't know if you can make that bet that late. I know, and I can't get to unless I'm going to be in Georgia.
I think you can do it that late. It's still months before it happens. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, if I can do it, I'll put money on them to go to the Super Bowl, to win the Super Bowl.
To win it.
I think there's a chance they're going to win it. By the way, once again, all these bets are based on 1981 Bucs.
It's a great way to do it, man. Yeah. Who's the favorite to win? Is it the Eagles again?
I think so. The Chiefs, I think.
Okay, what will you do with your winnings? You got to have something fun to do, right? If you win.
If I win, and I'll win say $16,000.
Mm-hmm. You should be put into something fun, a fun thing.
I don't know. That's a good question. All right. If I win $16,000 is like the ultimate is what I could get out of this most. And then I'm the happiest man. And by the way, that's all one money, so it's not my money, really. And if I lose the money, then that is my money, but that's fine because I enjoyed watching the game. But if I win it, it's not really my money. So I need to, do I give it away to a fan?
That's fucking rad. That's really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's very cool.
How do we pick which fan?
I don't know. That's the whole game.
Okay. Yeah. If I win, no, whatever I'll do with my winnings, it goes to a fan.
Very cool.
And then, I always like the big paycheck going to one person. But if I win 16,000, I could break it up. I could give it to two fans. But I like all the money going to one person.
All right, you just got to figure out how you pick your person.
How do I pick my person?
And
I need to really pick my person. Oh, you know what we should do? We should play a Bert game show. We'll do a Bert game show. So what we'll do is we'll get 5 fans. Zolo.
And they have to know the most about Bert.
The most about Bert.
There
so
you
that you have to be like a Bert mega fan. And it's got to be like, we're going to really quiz you on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to deep dive you. Like, we're going to go into your analytics.
Okay.
Find out how much you love me. The person that loves me the most is getting all the winnings. Tom, this is fucking genius. This is fucking genius. So what are you doing with your winnings? Are you giving it to the person that hates me the most?
That'd be a real contest.
That's going to be very tough to find. There's a lot of them.
Somebody just puts together a montage video of how much they're like, I hate him so much. And I'm like, here's $16,000. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And you'll have balance. You want balance.
You want balance.
You don't want to get too full of Bert love. So we'll balance it out.
The person that hates me the most gets $16,000. The person that loves me the most gets $16,000. What if it's Leanne and she gets both?
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. That's who should get it.
Zolo, can you plan this out?
There you go.
Bert game show.
Holy shit.
Contestant number 3.
And his answer, I don't give a fuck. I hate him. That's his answer for every question. Like, you're getting closer. Oh, shit.
Oh.
All right.
I can't wait to spend time with you this weekend, man. I have a lot to talk to you about.
Me too, man. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be
really
a real
excited.
fucking blast. I am so fucking pumped, man.
I just got a text from Coach.
Why doesn't he text me?
Don't text him right now.
I'm going to go, hey, man, are we texting?
No, don't do that. Come on. Just give it a beat.
I'm not going to text him. I'm not going to text him. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shine him on the field. I'll be like, oh, Coach Norville. Oh, good seeing you again.
And he'll say, it's great to see you, man. He'll give me a hug. I'll go,
it's great seeing you, Coach. And I'll give him a hug. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
What's he saying? Awesome. Is he saying he's ready for this fucking... Does he need us to go into the locker room and give them a pump-up speech?
He might be like, I'm good. Let's see. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's see.
I heard you and the fat guy are coming down to the show.
So... Yeah, he's just hope to see you. Excited for it. Place is going to be rocking. He's right. I mean, they have the new, renovation, the new club seat. Like, the stadium is kind of redone.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome, man.
We're gonna have a blast, and then I think, I'm sure we'll go onto the field before.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what are you wearing?
I hadn't thought of that. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing garnet pants with flip-flops. And then I think maybe a collared FSU shirt.
Wow.
With a Porosos, maybe a Porosos garnet and gold hat.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's great, man.
Or I have an FSU hat. It depends. They want me to do something before the game. So, and I don't know, so see if I can slide by the Porosos hat. So I'm sure they're going to be like, hey, what's Porosos? I'm like, it's like a club.
It's just it's a Seminole thing.
Yeah.
You just kind of keep walking. Part of the chant, if you listen to the lyrics.
We could give the best fucking pump-up speeches to that team.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. Rad. Here's the problem. Would you code switch it all and be like, yo, what's up, homies? Yeah, get some, right?
Yeah, do that.
No, you would do that.
Oh, I do that?
Yeah, you code switch when you talk to black people.
Y'all know what it is. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Coach Norville's honky.
Yeah. Time to teach these crackers what time it is. All right. Yeah. All right. No, I can't wait, dude. I'm stoked.
We should wrap up. I have an IV and
okay.
And I can't let's fucking get to Tallahassee. This is gonna be fucking
Let's
blast.
Get there, dude. We hope you enjoyed the final episode of the two of us, and we will see you in our future endeavors. Lots of love, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears, one cave.